All right, this is an update to the Apple plan that I posted on, I think it was Thursday or yeah, Thursday. A couple of more points I want to make on this plan, people. So, of course, you know what? Being that the SPY wants to break out, we want to check out the SPY plan too, Apple longs. But let's talk about Apple right now. So, Apple is setting up to test 140 to 142 in the short term. The March 17 135 calls are good to use. I will explain some details not seen in these written boxes. Okay, so always listen to the videos because there's certain things I'm going to say that are not written. I just write key numbers, easy references. All right, so at this point in time, now Apple needs to break above 133 on some good action volume. Good action volume is 5 million on a 10-minute chart on the low end. All right, so if the volume isn't there, then basically we're going to need to have this base above 133 and look for power towards 133 and a half to 134. Check out my stream. I will make comments if I see that this Apple is confirming. But I want to make some more points about Apple. So, explaining confirmation, because the problem is that, see, I made the circle here. Now, the stock has been overbought for quite a while, but this is a unique overbought. Is that through the history of this indicator, we've never had this type of. I mean, it's been a long time, and this is because this is what I call frozen ropes. So, there are two ways we could. And there's another way we can get into Apple, and then that is that if the Apple was to pull back, now they may not do that. They may not pull it back much. I mean, look what they did Friday. Look at how tight that was, right? We did pull back, but what? 20 cents, 30 cents, not very much. However, it's good for the options because the option prices do, diminish a little bit. And before we talk more about dwell more in the Apple, let's go take a look at the options quickly and then come back to these charts. So here we're at the Yahoo Finance. Apple is at 132.12 on February the 10th, and we're looking at the March 17 options, and we're going to have, filmed in the video what they are worth right now, right? What they can be worth. So we're targeting the 135. Now look at that. Lots of, 140s are trading well, but you know what? Also the 130s are trading very well. You can see that. These are very heavily traded as well. However, these 135 calls are good enough to use because we're anticipating at least, a move to the 140 to 142 in the short term, especially if we get a cooperative SPY. Right, the market wants to kind of flow nicely higher. Or again, these options have plenty of time, and so right now they're trading at around 121 on the close here. Okay, so on confirmation, one may be able to buy this at $1, on the pullback to a $1.70 or a $1.50 to a $1.60 on the high end, right? This is an approximation, but right now, as it stands, they are closed at 121. Let's go back to the charts. All right, people. So, second scenario is that Apple could pull back, and we will look for basing. It could be a pullback to the 131. Max is about 130. I think anything more than 130 could signify a lot of chop. We may not get a smooth move, and I might need to make new plans. But step as it stands, unless I make an update right now, the plan is that we could buy a pullback, and I will probably post that as well if I see the proper basing. And the secondary trade is wait for the power. So you've got two ways: looking for a pullback or buying the power. Now, if we're buying the power right as it stands right now, we're looking for power through 133. Right, and that could happen. You know what? This might not get a pullback, right? And this might just chop its way higher. But with those options, there's plenty of time, and this can make a slow move higher. However, I still think that if we really want to move, we're going to want to show some volume and power at this point in time. As they work out this, or they might work off this overbought through a little chopping, right? This is another thing. So that's why you want to wait for either a support play in the 131 to the 130 area, or a break of the 130 area. Now, if we break 133, we want to see the volume. If not, we need to see base above 133, look for power towards 134, 133 and a half to even 134, right? So what might happen is we might get a close, and then we get that pop close in the 133 area, but we didn't have to, and then the next day it powers through. So these are scenarios, right, that I'll be looking for. But this plan details some two ends because the odds favor this higher. This is a frozen rope setup, very strong setup, very strong time frame alignment. And we could chop for a few more days. That's another very possibility. But it is what it is. We need to take action based on what the the signals we do receive, and that's why for higher prices we need that volume. We just want to jump into this because it could just chop around, right? Like much what it did on Friday, where you were moving, but you could tell there wasn't a lot of volume, and it looked really good, right? But couldn't break anything, right? We on my other plan we were talking about 133 and a half. Now I want to show you something, people. So here we're at my YouTube channel, Power Target Trades, and that was my last update. It's similar to this one, but I made some new points about them. But what's really thing is the SPY. The market itself is very bullishly set up, and if we can confirm this, that's going to definitely help Apple. So really, you want to pay attention to the SPY as well. I would suggest you check out this video as well. And one of the reasons why I believe the SPY is going higher is because Apple is bullish. So people that are watching this video and haven't watched the SPY, or watching the Apple video and haven't watched the SPY video, that are interested in the SPY, make a plan in the SPY, because this could be easier to make money in the SPY than you can in Apple. That's a very possibility, right? And plus, I got a lot of great other plans. LUV is a great setup. So check out my other plans. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. But you know what? I want to show you my and at the end of the video, you're going to see this Sandro Power Trigger Trade is going to appear here in a circle. Simply click on that to subscribe. But before we get to the end of the video, let's go to my website. Let me show you. Right here is a target. Right here is the Power Target Trades website. So click on this link. Let's go check it out. So here we are. It's loading up. It's great. Isn't that great? Look at that nice background. Video background. But you know what? It's the information that it's on here, right? This is a lot of stored special information videos, kind of nicely presented. But this is a really great video. One of my last plans was weekly options in Apple, 200% gains in 4 days. But this video is very well documented, showing the options from the beginning, from the before, the trigger, and then after the trigger and the exiting. And it's a very well detailed video. Check it out. It's very educational. This is a great video as well to see the Cenex trade here. 300% gains with in 7 days with options. Plus, you can make good money buying the shares. This is a cheaper stock, but very well detailed. And again, I made someone look pretty bad. You got to check out this video. The same guy that I made look pretty bad over here back in you got to check it out and educate for yourself and just understand something, because a lot of so-called professionals out there, they stink and rink. They're not as good as they think they are anyways, in comparison to what I've been doing. And I kind of demonstrated that with these big key points like this stock here. I mean the SPY over here, February 11th. Check this out, very educational. And here as well. I'm very confident in what I do, and my Visionary Alliance system is something beyond what most pros out there understand. I can tell you that I'm very confident that I'm 80%. I can bat 80% correct in everything that I say, and it's because of the confirmation system, the volume system, the pattern system, the Visionary Alliance system. It's just very powerful stuff, people. You have to have strong plans, and that's what Power Trade is all about. And I'm trading, and I'm also training a group of mine. But anyways, let's go back to my website, people. My YouTube channel here. So don't forget to subscribe. You can see the Sandro Power Trigger Trade over here. And don't forget, you can follow me on Power Trigger Trade on StockTwits, and Power Trigger Trade on Twitter for some quick updates. Me saying some quick thing. But the YouTube site is good to subscribe. You got a lot of great videos, a lot of great content, and it kind of brings you easily to a lot of it. Okay, I suggest you study. You live on my website. Live on my YouTube channel. You want to change your life. You want to seriously. Look, I'm about how you want to listen to my new visitors video. If you haven't seen, you want to check everything out. What I'm saying, what I'm doing, because you know what? No one's doing what I'm doing. No one's, and and this is all going to be documented. And when I take this to another level, people. So there you have it, people. A great video update on Apple, and let's stick to the plans. The plans and confirmation. Confirmation is key, and that's it, people. Let's not assume anything. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.